And now we will open the floor for the question. If anybody have any question, please you can ask. Yes, Doctor.
The question is from Dr. Shabbir, Assistant Professor Internal Medicine, Shagra University. Okay, and it's a question for Dr. Rehan. How much is it feasible to conduct online essays-based exam, keeping in view digital equity?
All right, thank you for the very interesting question. You see, when we had this COVID-19 pandemic, it was the first time we thought to conduct the online assessment. And one of the major issues with online assessment was to ensure that there is no cheating going on. But we have to keep in mind that even with the best systems available, we can only minimize the cheating process. So by which we meant that we, went for open book assessments, so that we, give questions to the students which are of higher cognitive order, which actually analyzes or assesses the students' evaluation, analysis, and creativity, rather than just the rote learning. So, but on top of it, what we did was that we initiated certain proctoring as well. So we made sure that the students had 2 cameras on, one which you can see them from the front, the other on their side, so their whole view is available. Then we also made sure that the assessments were timed, and then there is another option of safe browser. When the students attempt these essay questions on the safe browser, if we want them to write from their own creativity and not cut and paste, they cannot go to other websites. So this is how we did it, and I personally think that we found it very useful, because we compared the results of open book assessments with the results of the similar students when they were not taking these tests on online method, and we found that more students were on the lower side, as it was difficult for them to answer questions which were of higher cognitive order. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Any other question?
Assalamu alaikum. This is Dr. Hassan Zahrani. The question for Dr. Shuruk. First of all, thank you very much for your excellent presentation. We are very excited to learn from your result and get your data published and shared with us. I would like to ask you, in less than 1 minute, what was your tips you are doing now currently with your student, minimizing transactional distance between you and them? Thank you.
Thank you so much for the kind wishes, and thank you for the beautiful question. I had to take a second to think about the 1 minute answer. The beautiful question. What am I doing in real life? Not at the curriculum level. And something that reduces the transactional distance, and I love that term, is really truly having the mindset that I'm learning from my students as much as they're learning from me. Removing this hierarchy is key to developing leadership skills and to model it in the real way. And to be honest, I've learned from the best in this aspect. So I'm pretty much sure that Prof. Jamila Farsi is amongst the audience, and she's the one who modeled that for us years ago. So did I exceed the 1 minute, or should I elaborate more?
طيب. Okay, the last question.
This is a question from me. Dr. Ayub from Clinical Biochemistry, King Khalid University. For any one of you, or both of you, are you aware of any electronic packages that does A to Z? Nothing online. Question banking, as well as the assessment, the marks collection, the item analysis, everything in one application that can be used offline. All in one. The reason why I'm asking is because if the question banking is online, then your questions have gone somewhere. There is an administrator who can actually access those questions.
It's
right?
not-
And if the assessment is online, it is open to hacking. So we want some package, and also there is internet interruptions and things like that. Are you aware of any package that is on the market that can do A to Z offline, but it has to be electronic? Dr. Rehan or
Sir, no.
Dr. Ashraf?
I'll leave the question to Dr. Rihan, he's the expert.
That's fine. You see, when we talk about things like online, we need to define it. I mean, if you mean to say online means through the worldwide network, I mean, yeah, obviously there is a chance of hacking. But when we talk about intra-network, which means a network which exists between the university computers, if you want to take exams which are basically to be done online, you have to have some sort of connection. But if you're talking about something which is only available on a computer, which is not connected to any network, then yes, there are softwares which are customized. Say, for example, in Moodle, we have a built-in assessment system in which you can make questions, and these questions are then handled by the teachers, which are given rights to use those specific quiz banks. And Moodle has what I would say options of making lots of questions in MS Word and then importing them at the same time. So it does save you time as well. But the best is, I mean, if you want to, make something which fits your, needs, then you need to develop a software which I would say is on order, which means you need to tell what you want, and then there are lots of IT people which can develop a software for you, which will do the post-item analysis as well, and that can keep the question bank. That is probably not an issue. So yes, but having said that, even online softwares, when we say they're open to hacking, that hacking is, to be honest, not that easy a job. So, just to share with you, you put a password to your MS Word, and you can try the level best to, break it, ask anyone. It is not an easy job. So these systems are, quite safe. They're only hacked usually not through the online hacking system, but someone who is physically there, who gets the password, or who has an access to that computer. So this is my take on that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for all of our distinguished speakers. Really, we have a good and excellent time today from different topics. And thank you for all of your attendees and attend till the last minute. and I hope inshallah you get all the benefit, and see you tomorrow inshallah. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
Allah Hafiz.